30 degrees to XY line. Step 9. Draw an arc with A as center and radius equal to AG of second stage to meet the horizontal line through point G1 at point G. Join AG, then the line AG makes an angle beta which is 45 degrees with the XY line. Step 10. Reproduce the top view of the second stage with AG inclined at 45 degrees to the XY line. Step 11. Obtain points A', B', C', D' and so on L' for the front view by joining the points of intersection of the vertical projectors drawn from points A', B', C', D' and so on L' of the second stage. Step 12. Join the points A', B', C', D' and so on L' by smooth curve. Let's have a look at the construction. etc. as the intersecting points. Step 11. Join A1, B1, C1, etc. by a smooth curve to get the final top view.